So they had me cross my legs, y'all, and said, do not push. We are setting up. And it won't stop. Boom, boom, boom. Hi SLAYBAEs, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. It's 2020, like mind blown. So much stuff has happened in 2019, but I am trying to commit 100% to my channel. And this video is going to be my labor and delivery story, and I'll hopefully be able to show you guys Lulu by the end of this video. But right now she's in her crib sleep, so if she doesn't wake up during the video, I'm gonna leave her alone, but I will pan over her while she's sleeping. So if any mamas understand, you do not want to wake your babies. So you guys, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell button so you guys won't miss a video. Let's get to this labor and delivery story. Hey babes, we are on our way to the hospital, and I'm going down all these flights of steps. 9:48, and I gotta be there at 10, and we will see if we are coming back home or we're staying. It depends on if I'm dilated or not. So keep you posted. So hey babes, we are in the hospital, and my cervix just got checked, which feels like somebody got like I got shot. But I am at 3-4, and they don't know if they're gonna give me the gel yet. So she's calling the doctor, or they're gonna send me home, and then I come back in the morning at 8 a.m. for the Pitocin. So it looks like baby is, we're at the starting line. So we will see. I'll keep you guys updated as soon as she come in. I'll let you guys know if we're headed home or what's gonna happen.
We don't know that we going back to the crib.
No,
I'm tired of this past her bedtime.
oh, she tired. I thought you went to sleep. Yeah, ice water at the hospital is the best. Okay, so I am going to get the gel, as long as I'm not having contractions too bad in the next 20 minutes. And then I have to lay back for an hour. And as long as I'm not in active labor, then I can go home and then come back in the morning. So we are doing the gel, people. We're gonna get induced. So we got gel happening. We are 35 minutes in. We have slight contractions, but it's manageable. Hopefully we make it to 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, hey y'all. It's so hard for me to remember to record. But I'm back home now. It is 12:41. I'm eating something, which is so good. My mama made it. But I did get induced. They did put the gel on my cervix to kind of soften it and help it expand. I was already at 4 centimeters dilated, so I did not go into active labor within the hour. So they let me come home, and which I'm happy for, so I can get my bed, because them hospital beds is hella uncomfortable. And what else? Yeah, so we just gonna wait till 8 a.m. I have to return back to the hospital, and then hopefully Lulu does not have me in labor all day. I'm praying that she'll be here before noon, 1 o'clock tomorrow. But I'll keep you guys posted. I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna get directly in the bed, and and then I'll get up about 7 o'clock and take a shower and head back to the hospital. We'll eat some food and then head back to the hospital. I'm so hungry. Like, these last couple days, I've been hungry. But, alright, you guys. So, this ends the vlog for tonight. Good morning, SLAYBAEs. We are up, and it is 7 o'clock, and I have like 45 minutes to not look dead, which I already feel like I do, and to get some food in my stomach, which I'm not even that hungry. I feel a little nauseous this morning. The baby is still in there. So, we're going back to the hospital to continue to get induced, and hopefully we won't be in labor too long.
Did you watch Stacy?
We're supposed to be in bed for me, y'all. I think that's it. Hey y'all, so it's about 1:30. My water broke at 10:40. I don't think I'm gonna make it to like the whole natural thing because his contractions are fierce. Okay, I'm talking Sasha fierce. I'm talking Shay wrong way. You better work. All-Star Drag Race. Fierce. And I'm sleepy. And I need to get some rest. And I feel like I'm wearing myself out trying to get through the contractions. And labor is going to be really hard for me. So, I might just get an epidural. Even though I don't want to, but it's not gonna make me more or less of a mom or more or less of a woman if I just get the fucking epidural, because I ain't even cute no more, and there's no need for me to be torturing myself. So we'll see how I feel about 2. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna get worse. And I don't think I can handle them beyond this point. So I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, y'all, so the video left off, the footage left off of me having contractions around 2 o'clock. I could not film anymore because, of course, I was in freaking pain. It's like once 12 o'clock hit, I just was having contractions back to back to back to back to back to back. So I thought I was going to have my baby that night. But, yeah, so it leaves off there. So I called my nurse in maybe about 10:35, because when she came in and I moved to get some water, I heard something go pop. So I'm like, what the heck is that? Like, it sounded like a popping sound. So I called her like, oh, I hear a pop. And she like, did your water break? And I'm like, I don't feel nothing, but I hear a pop. So she comes in and she's like, well, I don't see any water, it's no liquid or anything, so just give it a second. As soon as she walks out the door, when I tell you the floodgates open, Like, I literally felt like I was peeing on myself and could not hold it no more. It was disgusting. When I tell you the worst feeling I hate being, like, I hate my booty being wet. Like, that might be TMI, but I'm waking my baby up. I hate my booty being wet. So that's all I felt was like wetness. So yeah, 10:40 water breaks. Now, let me pause in this story because I feel like y'all mothers that's like that had babies, that had several babies, y'all are real disrespectful out here. And y'all are disrespectful because y'all don't be giving up the tea. Nobody told me when your water breaks that the water does not stop. It's a constant. Cause I'm like, okay, my water ain't broke. I'm out of here. But I'm about to have this baby, about to be comfortable, and this baby about to come down. Your water continues to flow out. So I was gushing from the time my shit broke at 10:40 to I delivered the next day at 4:43. That water doesn't stop flowing until you have that baby. I did not know that. That would have been some useful information, moms out there. Anyway, after my water breaks, contractions was like really, really hard. I had to get up and pee, which I tracked water everywhere through labor and delivery. Now this whole time this is happening, Rail is on the couch next to me, asleep. Like, he's knocked out. He had to work, and then he wasn't feeling good. So that just added to the chaos of having a baby. But he was there asleep, and my mom was back here at home because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want her to sit in the hospital and be uncomfortable and not be able to sleep, so she came here. So yeah, so right around 2:30, the contractions is hitting, the pain is hitting. I'm like crying. I'm like, I'm not going to make it if I continue to have contractions and pain at this level. I know for sure by the time I have this baby, I was not dilating at all. Like, it was dilating. I was dilating so freaking slow. And speaking of me dilating, when I got induced Tuesday and we waited that hour, the lady said I was 2 centimeters dilated. When I got to the hospital, I was literally 1 centimeter dilated. So I'm like, either she didn't know what she was doing, or that shit reverted. And I don't think it does that. But when you dilate it, it's 2 parts of your cervix. It's the outer part. That's the way she held it. So it's the outer part, and then you have another ring in the inner part. And I think this one's smaller, so I think it looks like that. So there's an outer, and then there's an inner portion. So you have to they count dilation for this one and for the second one. So they was telling me, like, you're 2 in the front and 3 in the back. They just say in the front and the back. It has a name, but I can't remember. I'll put it right here. But yeah, so they was telling me 2 and 3 or 1 and 2. By 3 a.m., your girl was getting a damn epidural. When I tell you I could not breathe, it was so much pain. My body was tensed up. I couldn't stop tears from flowing down my eyes. I was gripping the bed so hard that my hands was pink. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to push if I continue to be in this type of pain because I'm exhausting myself. So at this point, I'm like, forget what you wanted to do. Forget your birth plan. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, long as you can bring your baby into this world 100%, and you know you have the energy to bring her in here and she's okay and fine, cool, we in here. I get the epidural at 3. By 3:15, you know, I'm completely numb. They give me the drugs you hit the button for, which is the epidural basically. They put it in, but they give me the button. I'm I hit that bitch twice. Excuse my language. I hit that bad boy twice. Was out like a light, right? The worst contraction woke me up at 5 a.m. And when you get an epidural, you can't move, like, at all. So they have to give you a catheter, which was the most uncomfortable thing in the world. A catheter feels like you have the worst UTI of your life. You know, once the medicine flow through there, it gets better. But in the beginning, it feels like you got a UTI, a really bad one. So that's all fine and dandy. By the time I'm done, cool. But you can't move, so they have to come flip you every hour on the hour. So somebody turn you to the left, somebody turn you to the right, somebody let you sit up. And that was really, really, if I would have liked somebody to tell me that before I got one, which I probably still would have got one. But I would like to know that I'm not going to be able to move at all, to the point where somebody is going to have to come rotate me like a hot potato. And I'm a big girl, so it took like 2 of them little nurses to flip me from side to side to side. But my nurses were so cool. Like, they did their thing. One of my nurses, her name was Elizabeth. She was the best nurse ever. She made sure I was comfortable and I had everything I need. And she was like, well, let us know your plans. And she wrote all my plans. She's like, yes, we're going to do whatever it is you want us to do for your child. And that just made me so comfortable. Because at first I'm like, I don't know. And she like, do you have a birth plan? I said, absolutely. I broke it out my bag. I showed you guys my delivery bag. If you have not seen it, I'll link it somewhere, or it's in the bottom. And I did use all the stuff that I took with me. I'm thinking, boom, my water broke. 2-3 hours, I have a baby. So my nurse went missing for a while because the person in the room in front of me had her baby. And then she went to a different room. Then somebody else came, had their baby. When I tell you 3 deliveries was happening, 3 babies was delivered while I was still waiting to deliver my baby. And I was induced, quote unquote. So I got some rest. Next day roll around. Rhea wakes up and gets my mama. At this point, I'm like 7 centimeters dilated. And this is maybe like 5 o'clock in the morning. So he goes get my mom. I can't eat any food. Now, once I got my epidural, I couldn't eat any food because, one, I can't move, and I don't think they don't want you to have to boo-boo. I don't know the reason why, but you can't eat. So from 10:40 to the time I had my baby, I had no food. Which at that point, you be in so much damn pain and so uncomfortable. You don't be thinking about eating anyway. You just be thinking about getting your baby into this world. So, so he goes to get my mama. They there, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We just sitting around waiting. I'm in and out of sleep. I'm having pain. I can still feel it, so I'm hitting the button. So at some point I learned, if you hit the button between hours, you can move a little bit. So I did let my epidural wear off slightly before I gave birth. Before I gave birth, I let my epidural wear off. Before I gave birth, I let my epidural kind of drain off a little bit. I stopped hitting the button because I wanted to move my legs. It felt terrible. It's like when you sit on the toilet too long, or when your legs go to sleep and you try to walk on it. That's how you feel laying in the bed, and I just didn't like the feeling. So I did wean off of it a little bit, and I was able to slightly adjust my legs, or not lift. I couldn't lift nothing. They felt like heavy ass boulders. But I was able to slide my leg or move my hips over to kind of adjust myself. So, boom. 4 o'clock rolls around. 4 p.m. November 13th. 4 o'clock rolls around. I'm feeling contractions like a mug. Right? They close. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to hit my button because I can't. I hit my button. She's like, we about to check you. See where you at. It's 9 centimeters dilated. And I'm like, okay, She like, you 9 centimeters dilated. We're gonna call your doctor so you can get ready to push. She walks out the room. 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh my God, I want to push so bad. They like, don't push. If you have the urge to push, don't. I said, okay. And then I'm like, oh my God, it just feels weird. Like, it feels really, really, really weird. And she like, what you mean? I'm like, it feels weird. I'm like, calling the nurse. She's like, we're calling your doctor right now. We can't get a hold of her. I've left her message after message. I can't get a hold of her. So we're going to call another doctor to make sure that your doctor knows so he can get here to deliver your baby just in case. And if we can't get a hold of him, it's a doctor on call that can come in here and deliver your baby. I'm like, I don't care who delivers this baby at this point. I'm irritated because my doctor can't be found. I just want to deliver this baby. I've been here for 2 days and I gotta stay another 2 days. I just want to deliver this damn baby. She walks back out the room. I'm sitting there 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes go by, 3 minutes go by. I'm like, I feel like I got a boo-boo. Like, I want to push. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like she's right there. Like, she's freaking right there. So they like, I'm pretty sure your baby is not right there, but I'm gonna find a nurse. The nurse come in, she opens my legs and she said, her head is right there. And I said, I told y'all, I felt her. So they're like, we still trying to get in contact with your doctor. No, when she came in the room, she was like, we found your doctor. She is on her way. And I said, her head is right there. So she looked and she said, yes, her head is there. If your doctor does not make it in here, she said she's less than 5 minutes away. If she doesn't make it, we have a doctor and stand in. I said, I don't care who y'all do, who y'all get. Somebody better come in here and catch this baby. And my mom was like, I'll catch her if I have to. So they had me cross my legs, y'all, and said, do not push. We are setting up. So they get to setting up. As soon as I was like, 2 minutes later, not even probably 2 minutes later, as soon as she was like, cross your legs, don't push. 2 minutes later, my doctor walked in and was like, all right, Alicia, I'm so sorry. My phone was on silent. Let's do this. She suited up so freaking fast and they got it. People started going everywhere. So they lift the stirrups up and Brad was on one side, my mama was on the other side. And they put my legs up there because I couldn't move my legs. So she like, okay, your baby head, I can see her head. She's right there. We're gonna get her out. I said, all right, let's do this damn thing. I put my legs up, pow, pow. She like, hold the back of your legs. I'm like, dog, what are you talking about? I don't get no strength to hold my legs. Y'all not gonna hold my legs? He better hold my legs. I thought your husband held one leg and then somebody else held the other leg. I gotta hold my own fucking legs. I gotta hold my own legs and deliver a baby. And push a baby out, but okay. I held my legs. Boom. She like, on a contraction, you push. First contraction, I'm like, well, y'all get the point. So, boom, push. I think I pushed like maybe 5 times. Boom, she was out. She was out of there. And they lifted her up. She was so cute and little. And they rubbed her back. Because she wasn't crying. She didn't come out crying. She came out like, meh, I'm here. And they rubbed her back so she didn't cry. She was like, ah. And then they sat her on me. She stopped crying. And I just looked at her and started crying. I bawled my little eyes out because I couldn't believe. So Luna was born November 13th at 4:43 p.m. And my life was, I get emotional about it because my life was forever changed. She was perfect. I'm such a crybaby. And they put her on my chest and she looked like, you know how babies look. She was real light and her hair, she had so much hair. because when she, like, her head was out, they was like, look up, because they had like a little mirror thing. They was like, you see that? That's your baby. And all I seen was a hair full of head. And a hair full of head. A head full of hair. So yeah. So when she came out, she was kind of like, you know, like on me. And Rail was like, she hungry. She's been in this world for 2 seconds. She's not hungry. He like, yes she is, she hungry. When I tell you my child latched onto my nipples 2 minutes into the world, she latched on my breast. I was nourishing my baby. And it was just freaking fantastic and freaking awesome. I did get my placenta encapsulated. I do take 1 tablet a day. You start off with 2. If you guys want to know more about that, I'll definitely make a video about it. Just let me know in the comments if you want to know about my process about encapsulating my placenta and what it actually does for you and how it has been working for me. So you guys just hit the like button or just comment below that you want to see a video about my placenta encapsulation. Boom. So yeah, so I think like you know, they did all the testing. They weighed her. I put a picture in of her being weighed. They weighed her. They let her sit in the NICU for a bit to get her warm. They kept coming in and out, like checking her. They checked her temperature like twice. When she came out, she peed on me, which was all the love. She just gave me all the love she had. And what else? So they just checked on her, and like an hour went by of all them doing all that, and I'm like, I gotta get up and pee. And she was like, I don't think you can walk, we're gonna get a bedpan. And I'm like, girl, I can walk. I'm getting about this bed because I can't take it no more. She's like, your legs might still be numb. I'm like, I can put pressure on my legs, come on. She's like, well, we gonna test it. You gotta sit on the side of the bed. No, she was like, you have to lift yourself up. Then she said, I have to lift my butt up without the help of my hands, which that don't even fucking make sense. But yeah, I had to lift my butt up without the help of my hands. So I had to lean back, and she was like, if you can lift your butt up, I'll let you walk. So I lifted my butt up like this, and she was like, okay, we'll try. Are you sure? So at first she was like, real like, no, I don't think. So I got up and walked to the damn bathroom. It was kind of like wobbly, but I'm like, I have to pee in the toilet, get this damn catheter out of my body, which they had already did. When I got up, I leaked water and blood just everywhere. I didn't care. I just pushed out a human. It's gonna be blood and stuff everywhere anyway. So whatever. So at that point, I went to the bathroom. I got my pads and panties and stuff on, and then they moved me into another room where you go upstairs, and it's a recovery room, and you got a shower and toilet and a bed for you and your spouse or whoever is staying for you, which it was very like when I tell you, the hospital was really, really comfortable. It had a shower and all that good stuff. So somebody came in again, and when you first have your baby, they check on your baby like every 2 hours. And then they check you every 4 hours, and they come push on your stomach to make sure your uterus is contracting and to make sure it's still soft or whatever, to make sure you're not bleeding too much. And they lift your panties and look and make sure you're not clotting. So for the next 2 days, we both got checked out every two hours. Pediatricians came in. She went down to the nursery, which people think I'm crazy, but I told Rael to go to the nursery with her because they was just gonna have a nurse come get her. But mama don't play them type of games. My baby stuck with me until we left the hospital, and when she was out of my sight, her father was with her. Cause no tea, no shade. I don't got time for no switches. I don't got time for nothing to happen to my child without my permission or any of those things. I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, we did not take her to the nursery for her to stay the night or any of that. She stayed in our room, and I ate good. Food was bomb. They fed me like 3-4 times a day. And there's my little mama. So hold on one second. So here's my baby, you guys. The light is kind of bright, so I might turn it off because she's not gonna want to look at it. But here's my baby. Say hi, Lulu. Lulu is she is like 7 weeks old, and she's so big. Look at her. She's a big baby. You're my big baby. Say it's too bright, Mama. I can't look at it. Say it's too bright. Yeah. This is my little girl. It's my little Lulu. And she's upset because she just woke up and she's probably hungry. And she doesn't like the light. But then here she is. I'll try to like put an insert of her not being cranky. But she's getting upset. Hold on, let's find Patsy. Patsy? Yeah, she's still sleepy. Say sleepy. Yeah, so this is Lulu, you guys. You guys will be seeing a lot of her because I'm gonna like try to update you about her, like her 1 month and just all the good fun mother stuff and updates that, you know, first time parents might want to know, anything like that. We went through a situation with her spitting up a lot. If you guys want to hear about the things we changed about that, and right now we're trying to figure out why she is fighting her sleep, and she's not sleeping as well as she used to at night. So we're just trying to make some adjustments, and if I can help any parents out there or first time moms, because when I have a village of moms, like everybody I know is a parent, so I'm able to call them and just ask them about certain stuff. And if I can help you guys with a video about it, or, you know, just address whatever you guys might be having questions about, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. My baby is slumped. Thank you so much for watching my birthing story, and I will see you guys in my next video. She's slumped. Okay, y'all. Bye.